Yeah, so I had to switch it up. She had to switch it up. Now I have to check my sound. That OBS. If you don't know what you're doing, you need to leave it alone. I'm talking to myself. Oh my goodness. She need more practice. So let me see if I can play some music until I get myself together over here, because let me do that.
Southern trees bear strange fruit, brown the leaves blowed at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees, pastoral scene of the gallant South, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouths, scent of magnolia, so sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun, for the sun to run, for the trees to draw, the trees to draw. Strange and bitter cry, strange and bitter.
Kid Tree, we back at it. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take a chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one night time. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take a chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one night time. Shorty, my feelings are too deep to hide. There ain't a day goes by when I don't want you by my side. Let's slide to your place with no privacy invasion. Just you and I rubbing, kissing, hugging, and love making. The first day I met you, I just wanted to smash with the relationships I had in the past. Never last, but when I got to know you, my feelings started to change. You got me caught in the game, twisted like garter braids from your lips when you talk. The switch when you walk, the milkiness of your skin to the goodness of your heart. I don't wanna give it up or share. You not leaving's one of my prayers. Go together like matching socks with just the perfect pair. My heart is warm when you're here, cold when you're not near. You never listen, no matter how many rumors repeat. Pay attention to each other, never mind anyone else. They don't know what's going on. They should just worry about themselves. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime. I think it's time we take it to the next level with you. I wanna settle, skin smooth as rose petals. Whether jeans or a skirt, Tim's, Nikes or stilettos. You make a perfect picture, believe me when I tell you. Nobody can take me from you except for the death angels. We don't always agree, I know sometimes it's painful. Just maintain all your feelings, but stay together, Lord willing. We have good times like JJ, whether we out or just chillin'. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime. I wanna give you the world, no time for them other girls. You fine like good wine, precious like old pearls. We both from the hood, so I guess it's a thug love. The only one can make my toes curl from a back rub. I know I was a player, just leave it in the past. When your lifestyle was trife, changes an easy task. With you, I have a blast, and I ain't talking about coke. And you want me for me, whether I'm filthy rich or I'm broke, That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime. That's the sound of romance. Come on, let's take the chance. Together we can commence a feeling of ecstasy that'll last a lifetime. I'm talking about forever, not just one nighttime.
All right, y'all. She is back and she is black. I'm having some technical difficulties, but I'm going to get it together. Y'all know how I do over here. She ain't going to quit. Well, she wanted to, for real. Still got to do this right here. We just going to get up here and talk till we can't talk no more. All right, my sound. Yeah. So listen, y'all. I was trying to use that OBS, and I hadn't used it in a long time. One thing about OBS is so much to do on it. You got to keep. You got to at least do something on it every day to get it. And I stopped doing it. Forgot how to do a lot of things, and that's what you get when you quit. You forget. Hey, you hear that? That's what you get when you quit. You forget. That's what you get when you quit. You forget. Okay, anyway. Oh, I need to write that down before I forget. Anyway, y'all, it's your girl BeeSparrow, BuzzZ Tweet Talk Radio.
You won't remember.
Oh, you won't remember? I don't know what's going on, y'all, but I'm just gonna keep going for it. So much happening. I talked about that Martin Luther King statue with Coretta Scott King, him and her hugging on it. And anyway, I'm gonna try not to talk about it anymore, okay? Shout out to the Black Girl Follow Train. I'm telling y'all, my TikTok numbers has gone up and they keep going up. Let me see where I am on TikTok right now. Well, y'all need to go on over there and follow me. One thing about it, though, I don't know how to go back and watch the live video that I did. Or can I even? And they say the live video only lasts for 90 days. Okay, well, I did a live stream over here on TikTok the other day. My first live stream, it was all right. I think it had said it had, let me see. Let me hold up. Let me just share this with y'all. One thing for sure, though, I always got to come back to StreamYard because StreamYard do everything for you. Like, OBS is like driving a stick shift. So, yeah. Hey, April.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much.
Girl,
just chopping it up.
It's tired of being cold.
Girl. I ain't even gonna tell you.
Don't tell us.
I ain't even gonna tell you the temperature down here then.
Please don't. I might have to try to come through them internet vibes and try to slap you. Nah, I love y'all too much to get mad at y'all. What is it, about 70 degrees down there?
Let me tell you, we gonna get the exact temperatures right now. Hold on, it's what?
Wait a minute. Oh, now they want to throw it in my face. They want to get the exact temperature. See what kind of friends I got?
What's your temperature over there in Joliet?
Girl, it is 22 degrees here.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Tell me, babe, what is it?
I might not want.
What is it?
40 degrees warm.
What is the temperature?
61.
61 degrees.
Oh my goodness, y'all can probably put on shorts now, huh?
No, that's flu weather. We call that flu weather. But I went out yesterday.
Gonna get as high as 63.
I had on it's gonna get 63. I had on a sweater and a poncho over it, and it was humid. I had to take the poncho off. It was nice. Nice.
It was 70 something yesterday.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
April, did you see that MLK statue?
Girl, you mean me looking at porn?
Porn.
me letting my imagination, just my imagination, baby.
A little boy pointed it out and said, "Look, that is like a big penis."
Yeah, right.
Oh,
like who allowed them to do that?
Actually, Martin Luther King III signed off on it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay.
So what can we say? If he signed off on it,
I wonder how much did they pay him to sign off on it then?
Right.
And the statue was $10 million to make, or
so they say.
Yeah, we said it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me see if I can't find a
no matter how you flip it, dip it,
Yeah.
no matter what type of ways you turn it around. Hold on. I mean, it don't look good.
I don't understand why he couldn't have just made the body, put the whole body.
Right.
On,
Commemorate him.
Girl, it was like they beheaded
Right.
MLK and Coretta. Both of them, like they beheaded them. Like really, during that time, that wasn't like a good. There's no art in that. Yeah, I can't see no art in.
I'm trying to find my video that I recorded. Where is the dag? See, today it's not my day, y'all. Oh, here it is. But it was mind blowing to me. I didn't understand why. Even a bus, he could have did like a bus, like from the stomach to the up. You know what I'm saying? No head, no nothing.
Like that. That could be anybody's arms.
Girl, I looked at that from all angles.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Daily Show with the comedian?
I didn't. I'm gonna have to look at it. And I know Leslie, what's her name? The comedian Leslie Jones, the comedian from Saturday Night Live. She went in on that's how I found out about it.
Oh yeah, girl.
From
they
her
all yeah. Like, I mean, what the hell is going on? Yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. But they don't really care about us. Yeah.
But well, you know, a black man did it.
I know.
A black man made the statue.
Uh-huh.
What's his name? What's his name? Willis Thomas.
And this is what number the overnight. This one is
well, anytime my mind goes to pornography, that cannot be art. Yeah. I know you're supposed to be able to express yourself. I turned it at all angles, right? Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. And it got worse as I turned
it. Wow.
I mean, all I could do was imagine all kind of, positions. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this ain't good. This ain't cool. Yeah. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. But then again, and did you see the letter Coretta Scott family wrote?
I saw I read the article about Seneca Scott, who is Coretta Scott King's cousin, and what he said about it. I didn't know about the letter. What?
Well, she just wrote a letter and saying, Coretta come from good stock, and it was already bad enough that they had to deal with her being with Martin. But now this, I guess a lot of family wasn't excited when those two got together. Girl, everything coming out now.
The artist's name is Hank Willis Thomas. Hank Willis Thomas, that's his name.
Yeah.
The cousin Seneca, what's his name? Seneca Scott. He said it looked like a penis, a masturbatory. I was like, whoa, he really went in.
Yeah.
He said it was a waste of $10 million.
Yeah. And I think during that time, considering he was a civil rights leader, and to do that, I think that's where the insult came in. Like, how can you behead them and people were trying to kill them. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like,
absolutely.
how dare y'all? Yeah, yeah. And then you probably got some of them saying, "Oh, it's art. It's beautiful art." Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Seneca said, art is powerful and the pen is mightier than the sword. I get all that, but that does not bring people together. It's an atrocity. And he has a point because that's what Martin Luther King was all about, bringing people together. What does that statue do to bring people together? What,
Like,
people go view it
look like to me,
2 seconds and that's it?
look like to me, they showing what's always been happening. Cut your head off.
Mm.
Right. That's how people looking at it. Like y'all have did the most to him now. Y'all beheaded him. What y'all always wanted to do, and you got one of us to do it. Ain't that about nothing?
Right. And I
Got
wonder
one
about
of us
him.
to do it.
I wonder about him. I have questions that I'm not going to ask anyone but him.
Yeah. Well, he don't care, honey. He done got paid. He's got a few people that's gonna defend him. So he don't care.
I'm wondering what community he's from. Like, is he from a community anyway? Yeah, I think it was a disgrace, man. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. I was like, no. What's wrong with people?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong? What do you think about what's the dude name that was sleeping with all the women at ABC?
TJ Holmes.
TJ Holmes. Yes, another young girl just came out and said that he had an affair with her too.
Well, you know what? Now you know how that go. B, we gonna hear all kind of stories now.
He was getting it in though. He was dipping in everything.
Yeah, but they on an attack mission. It's gonna be all kind of women coming out now. You know how that go. The playbook already been used.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby. I mean, they gonna come out the woodworks now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And most of the women that he was messing with, I thought were of the Caucasian persuasion, but this young lady right here is melanated.
Yeah, well, they find some of them too to make it look good now. Uh-huh. I mean, when I thought about that, I said, well, so they fell in love, right? I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They were going to get a divorce, right, from their spouses.
Mm-hmm. So they say.
Yeah. And then I feel sorry for his 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for her because kids, they don't handle divorce well. I remember my cousin was grown when my aunt and uncle divorced, and honey, she acted a plum fool and she was grown. So I feel sorry for her. It's a lot of people involved, but I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I wondered, did they intend for it to go this far? I mean, wow.
I just don't know how. I mean, he must be a smooth dude to have all those women out of one office.
I know. Somebody had to know, right? So you like me.
Somebody had to know something.
Somebody had to know. Like, he was like the Mac or something.
Yes.
Was he their boss?
I don't think so. Well, the sister was an intern, so I don't know. I really don't know.
He was a smooth cat.
He was smooth with it. Oh, TJ Hooker. What's his name? I mean, TJ Holmes. Yeah.
TJ Holmes.
I said TJ Hooker, girl.
I know. Check this
So
out.
it says he allegedly has sex with a much younger subordinate while on the job. A source claimed to the DailyMail.com on Thursday that Holmes had a months-long affair with Jasmine Pettaway. I took her picture down. Y'all saw her. She was 24 at the time. This was in 2015, though. He took it back. He's been doing this for some time, haven't he?
Right.
Wow. While the currently suspended GMA 3 host, Good Morning America 3 host, co-host, was married to his now estranged wife. Melanie, she must have been of the Caucasian persuasion too.
Yeah.
His wife was white. His ex-wife is white. Some people might say not that it matters, but I just want to know. Shit, don't judge me.
Well, what I want to know is like, okay, I mean, you know, that's cool. Like, okay, I mean, wow.
This is his second wife.
Yeah.
Amy.
But like,
I mean,
all of this, you know, having affairs and shit, you know. I mean, where do people go? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Wow, he was TJ Holmes a Mac Daddy, honey. Anyway, let me go find something else to talk about because that ain't my business. But since they put it out there, I just thought I'd talk about it. You know what I'm saying? What about the pole dance? 6th graders on a field trip. Pictured at a strip club.
They was what at a strip club? A strip club? Really? Oh my goodness! No, you can't be serious.
What's wrong? What's wrong with these schools?
A strip club? Oh my goodness!
It says Michigan school trustee demands answers after students pole danced on a class trip.
Oh, wow.
Where did they go?
Yeah, well, I'm like you. Where did they go? Yeah, where?
Ain't one way to go pole dance.
Where did they go on a class trip for something like this? Where did they go? Yeah, that's what I need somebody to tell me. Where did they go?
Who authorized?
All right, well, let me read this article right quick and see what it says. It says a Michigan schoolboy could. Wait, I need to stop this video over here to the right. According to FoxNews.com, a Michigan schoolboy could face legal action after a trustee demanded answers about a middle school field trip that resulted in 6th graders pole dancing. Rochester Community Schools trustee Andrew Weaver joined Fox and Friends to discuss his fight for transparency on a 2022 incident in Detroit. An incident, huh? It's just unbelievable. He said, how did we get here? How does this even become a thing? Well, you got people that's coming to schools in transgender clothes reading to the children. What do you expect?
Oh, wow.
What is this? Is this a surprise to you when you have a transgender person coming to the school in full drag, reading to your toddlers, reading to your, preschoolers? Anyway, this article says in November, Hart Middle School took kids on a trip to the Detroit Symphony, stopping for lunch at a Nikki's Pizza.
They went to the symphony?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
It says they stopped for lunch at Nikki's Pizza, which was connected to a lounge with stripper poles inside. Some students... Listen, it says some students were moved into the lounge area to eat as the main sitting area in the pizzeria, and they could not accommodate the entire class. So they had to sit some students on the other side because they couldn't accommodate the entire class. So soon after, photos photos taken by students emerged of kids dancing on the poles. Girl. After Weaver spoke out in the incident, the Rochester, however you want to pronounce it, Community School District Superintendent then threatened the entire school board with legal action. Weaver told the host that the letter came in late December. He said he was told to fall in line and follow protocol. It's still not saying. In an earlier response provided by Fox News, the district replied to a letter reinforced the need for a new board member to comply with board bylaws. This is a bunch of, what is they talking about? What about the children? Did anyone get in trouble for allowing those children to hop on those poles? How do we have a field trip and end up with the students on stripper poles? No one has an answer. Everybody beating around the bush. No one has an answer. Everybody has questions, but no one has answers. How does a field trip to a symphony end up with preschoolers stripping on the pole? I mean, I say stripping, dancing on the pole.
Well, you know what they say?
What, Julius?
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how did they even get there? You know.
Taking to eat pieces beside a strip club.
I mean, somebody had to know something. You know, kids
So when
just
they-
don't experience
So when they
at a
moved,
strip club.
right.
One of the bus drivers suggested pizza place to eat at.
When they moved the kids to the other side, did they not see the stripper poles?
Exactly.
It seems like everybody is blaming everybody. No one wants to be held accountable for allowing these kids or moving these kids into a section of the restaurant where there were stripper poles.
Well, considering how much stuff that they see on TV now, I
Yeah.
mean, seeing a stripper pole, I mean, really ain't too bad, is it?
Well, you're right. Considering, I don't know what's worse: transgender coming to read books to them from their transgender authors, or this.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. So somebody decided they was gonna use this to make it seem like this might have been some revenge for somebody. I hope it was innocent, but somebody gotta take accountability.
Someone needs to be held accountable for that.
Right. Because I mean, you don't know what y'all was taking them kids into. Hell, with stripper pole. People crazy nowadays. Yeah. They're crazy. Wow. And wait a minute, and what state did this happen in, B?
Michigan.
Oh, what part of Michigan?
It said Michigan. Let me see. Let me go back. I think I closed the article, but I can find it. Hold on. Don't move. I got so many articles to go through. Hold on 1 second. It says Michigan school trustee demands. It just says that Rochester. It just says a Michigan school board. It don't say where. Detroit. Well, they took them to a symphony in Detroit, so I'm assuming it's Detroit.
Okay.
I pull children. Girl, if you don't get off my screen, I pull children, y'all. I pull children. Speaking of children, what's up with your boy Hunter Biden?
Girl, they got all kind of stuff with Hunter. You see, they done got his laptop because they say he got pictures. He was supposed to have pictures of being with 13-year-old girls over in another country.
What? I believe. Let me mind my business.
Yep.
I would be surprised.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I would not be surprised.
So, he tried to, cover for his son for all of these years. And so looks like, he's about to get his. So, yep. And so, girl, when is the next election to get him out of there?
Girl, Mike Pence is talking about running for office in 2024.
Oh, so what he think he gonna win on everybody feeling sorry that he just about got killed?
Maybe that's his sympathy. He's trying to pull that sympathy card. But Hunter Biden has requested a judge to stop his 4-year-old daughter from taking his last name, girl, his surname. It's not funny. He said the name would rob the child of a peaceful existence. He fathered the child with a stripper in 2018 and asked the judge to stop his 4-year-old daughter, who he had with an Arkansas stripper, from taking his surname.
Oh, that's the excuse he want to get, because he's got to really acknowledge her. Because wasn't it by a black lady?
Was it? That's a good question. So her name is London Roberts. Let me see. The article says President Joe Biden's son Hunter made the request to an Arkansas court on January 6th. Dang, ain't that Insurrection Day? Damn, what's going on with January 6th?
I know.
He argued that the name will rob the child of a peaceful existence. So the child's mother, London Roberts, asked the circuit court judge, Holly Meyer, wasn't that a chicken restaurant back in the day? On December 27th to allow the daughter, Navy Joan Roberts, to take Biden's name, arguing that she would benefit as the name is now synonymous with being well-educated, successful, financially acute, and political power. Yeah, she probably black. Let me see. That's ridiculous. Girl, I need to mind my business.
Yeah, so they don't want a black child carrying their name. Okay.
Is she black? No, she's not black. She's not black. Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
Not. Thank you, God.
Okay. We had that room. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh, where's the article? I done lost the article. I got so many windows open. So she want the child to carry the name because the name is, listen to this, synonymous with being well-educated, successful, financially acute, and politically powerful.
Oh, okay. Oh,
the child.
That's what they think the world thinks about the Bidens.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh wow. Oh,
not even the crack pipe,
every day.
Not even the crack pipe and all that other stuff. But anyway, the child remains estranged from the Biden family, the filing said, and suggested that giving her the Biden's name could rectify this misconduct or neglect. The request regarding the child's name was made amid an ongoing case in Independence, Arkansas. Biden in September asked to have child support payments reduced because his financial circumstances had undergone a substantial material change. In the name change filing, Robert's attorney also asked for information about Biden's finances, among other things, and claimed that Biden is attempting to stifle discovery into his financial affairs while simultaneously reducing his child support obligation on the claim that he now earns less income. Oh, Jesus. Should I continue or do y'all care?
Girl, they live in that imaginary world about the Bidens, but I don't know. I guess by their standards, everybody name is smart, intelligent people by my standards. So, you so come with another one.
So I might as well finish this article out. It's almost done. So when the child was born in August of 2018, Biden initially denied being the father. Roberts filed a petition for paternity and child support, and a DNA test later proved he was the father. Biden claimed in his 2021 book, Beautiful Things, that he had fought the paternity. I'm glad I have my camera on. It's that nail up there. Biden claimed in 2021, in a 2021 book, Beautiful Things, that he had fought the paternity suit because he had no recollection of the sexual encounter that led to the pregnancy. Woo, child, this is... The child was conceived while Biden was in a relationship with Haley Biden, his brother Bo's widow. Girl, did y'all know that?
Oh, Biden got a
Hunter Biden.
Yeah, remember he ended up going with his brother. His brother that got killed or died. Remember he even went with him, girl. Yeah.
Right.
A hot mess.
So he married a South African filmmaker, Melissa Cohen, in May 2019. She's probably not black either. She's just South African. She's probably a what you call it? Anyway. And the pair have a son, Bo, born in 2020. And then he named his son after his brother, whose wife he took. Anyway, Jesus, this needs to be a soap opera.
Why people?
Biden also has three daughters from his
they're keeping it all in the family.
He has three daughters from his first marriage. He a hot mess.
Yeah, honey.
Ooh, yeah, she white. To the Girl, let me get him off my screen. He a hot mess. Go on, Joe Biden, son. I'm trying to see what else I got in here that I want to talk about because I see a lot of things going on in the pale community. If y'all know what I mean. A lot of stuff happening in the pale community. Like, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Like, let me just show y'all. Hold on one second. Huh? Oh. Let me show y'all something. Told you. You put a tea bag in yours, a peach tea bag?
No.
Ooh, honey, that would have took it to the top. Yes. But we really shouldn't though, because when we run out, we're gonna run out quick. One time ain't gonna hurt nothing. Y'all heard it from the co-hosts in the same room now. I don't know what happened to April. It could be my internet. Oh, she's still there. I was where they at? Where the couple at? Right here. These paramedics killed a man by strapping him face down. He was a black man too. They strapped him face down. He was already drunk. I think he was experiencing alcohol poisoning or something to that effect, they said. And poor man died, and they got charged for that, I think. Let me see what the article says. Let me see what the article says first before I... So, 2 Illinois paramedics face first-degree murder charges.
Oh, Lord, what part of Illinois?
Having been accused of strapping a patient face down on a stretcher while taking him to a hospital last month. This happened last month. Let me make sure this happened this year because y'all know sometimes I'll be reading articles from 5 years ago. Yeah, January 17, 2023. So,
2023.
Illinois authorities filed the charges against Peggy Finley and Peter Cardigan on January 9th, nearly a month after 35-year-old Earl Moore died. I knew he was black when I saw his name. I know some of y'all might not think that matters, but it matters to be, okay? Under Illinois law, a first-degree murder charge can be filed with a defendant when a defendant knows that such acts create a strong probability of death or great bodily harm. What's this, April? How do you pronounce this? Sangamon County?
Saginaw?
Sangamon?
Oh, Sycamore.
Sangamon County.
Yeah.
That's where the state's attorney Dan Wright announced the charges at a January 10 press conference after an autopsy. The autopsy report listed Moore's cause of death as homicide caused by compressional and positional asphyxia as he lay face down on the paramedic stretcher with straps tightening across his back. And they have this on video. They have it on video. If convicted, the two could face between 20 to 60 years in prison. I thought that was a dog at first. They remained in the county jail on Tuesday and were being held on a $1 million bond each. A message left Tuesday at their attorney's office was not immediately returned. The Springfield Police Department first responded to Moore's home around 2 a.m. on December the 18th. Police footage shows that a woman inside the home told one of the officers that Moore was in withdrawal from alcohol and hallucinating. The video shows Moore lying on a bed, occasionally speaking incoherently or gasping. At one point, he rose into the floor. Wright said the officers felt Moore was in medical distress and called paramedics. When Finley arrived, she comes into the bedroom where Moore is still on the floor. Soon after, she yells at him to sit up and asked repeatedly for his birthday. Yeah, she was talking really harshly. I wanted to slap her myself. Anyway, sit up, she said. You know what? I'm not. I said I wanted to slap her after seeing the video. Sit up, she said. You know what? I'm not playing. Sit up. Quit acting stupid. Sit up. Sit up. Now, I'm not playing with you tonight. Look at her. Look at how she got her arms crossed in her mug shot. I thought you were supposed to keep your arms straight down. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know that now.
I wonder how many times had they been called out to that house.
That's a good question. Like she might be familiar with him already, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She says, you're going to have to walk because we ain't carrying you, she adds as police tell Moore he has to walk outside to get to the hospital. Police then lift Moore to his feet between two officers and slowly moved him towards the door. Wait, they didn't have no, what you call it, a gurney?
He made him walk outside.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been in that house before. He's been drunk. Yeah.
Outside the home, police lift him into the stretcher. So they did have a stretcher, but the
Why
second
police put him in the stretcher?
because
Why
she
the ambulance-
refused. Look at her. Look at her pictures. Look at her.
Oh, I wonder.
You see how she got her arms crossed, nigga? What? I can't believe y'all got me up in here over this mess. That's what it looked like she's saying. Anyway, the second paramedic waiting outside the house forcefully puts Moore into his stretcher, and the two paramedics are shown tightly strapping Moore to the stretcher in that position. According to a statement from Springfield Police, the department later learned that Moore died after arriving at the hospital, and Chief Ken Scarlett asked the Illinois State Police to conduct an independent investigation on Moore's death. The officers, who are not emergency medical professionals, are not trained or equipped to provide the necessary medical treatment or to transport patients in this type of situation, Scarlett said in a statement. The officers turned over care of the patients to the licensed medical professionals at the scene in accordance with Springfield Police Department policy. I don't know what to say, y'all.
So wait a minute. The people that ended up with him wasn't trained to take care of him.
They said the police officers were, because remember, the police officers were the ones that carried him out.
No, he walked out.
Oh, he walked out, but didn't they say the police officers put him on the stretcher?
Yeah.
They walked, but they carried him. He walked out between two police officers. That's what the article said.
But it also said they weren't going to carry him out.
That's the paramedics, who's the ones that were supposed to carry him out. They said it. The woman, the one that got her arms folded in her mug shot. Look at her. She said, "You're going to have to walk because we ain't carrying you." And this is all on video. Police then lift Moore to his feet between two officers and slowly move him towards the door. Outside the home, the police lift him onto the stretcher, where a second paramedic was waiting outside the house. And he forcefully puts Moore onto his stomach. And the two paramedics are shown tightly strapping Moore to the stretcher in that position.
They need to charge the officers too, because they know they police officers. So they had some kind of medical training, and they know you don't lay nobody on their stomach.
It wasn't the officers. Listen to the article.
Right, but
The officers. Well,
they were there.
Well, the man said the officers, who are not emergency medical professionals, are not trained nor equipped to provide the necessary medical treatment. Maybe they didn't know.
Baby,
I don't know.
you know, you know you don't lay a drunk person on their stomach.
I didn't know. I'm not a
and
trained.
strap they back up like that.
How would I know
On a
that?
gurney.
How would I know? I'm not a professional. I can't even.
That's common sense, right?
I don't even know how to give. Let me mind my business.
That's common sense.
I was just trying to say I ain't got no comment.
I mean, you would say it, you wouldn't know. I ain't say, hey.
Okay, well, you know, I just thought that was an interesting, interesting story. Earl Moore, rest in peace. Anyway, I don't know what else I have left to talk about.
That was enough right there.
That was enough. Oh, y'all seen the video of the man that tried to pull the barista out of the to the drive-through window, or the dad? Oh, you didn't see it. A man tries to abduct a barista. That's the person that make coffee.
And try to pull through the window.
Look at the video. Look, okay. Look, let me show the video.
Drive-through.
Yes, I'm going to show the video to you guys. Share screen. What the book?
I don't know what's going on with this internet.
Mine going in and out. It could be mine. It's going in and out.
But it's unfortunate that this guy got turned over to people that was not trained to handle a transport. Wow. Wow. Only thing I would be able to.
Well, I don't know. Jules said that he believed that the police officers should be charged too.
They should have said something about him being laying on his stomach. A drunk person.
So watch this video of this man trying to abduct this girl through the drive-through. I'm about to play it now, Jules.
Where's my teeth? No control.
Oh Lord, it went to a commercial. You know what? Y'all didn't want us to watch this commercial. I'm not advertising this mess. Let me wait till this commercial pass and then.
Okay.
Man, y'all gotta watch. We gotta watch our children, man. People are perverts. He tried to pull her straight through the drive-through. Come on, commercial.
Is it a sound to it?
I think so. This commercial long as I don't know what. I'm having a not so good day today with this live stream.
Long as, baby?
Huh?
I said, what is it long as?
What? Oh my goodness. Man tries to abduct barista with zip tie devices in a creepy video, which I'm trying to get to play.
Why didn't you just say cashier?
But it's this long ass commercial. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I don't want to advertise this, but every time it seems like every time I add it to the stream, it starts over. The video starts over.
No, they're gonna make doggone sure.
Right.
That commercial is what?
It's still going. It's still going. Okay, here you go. Ah! Look at him. He dropped the money and kept and everything. What a pervert. I hope they get him. He tried to snatch her straight through the drive-through window. Well, let me sip some of this tea. I hope they get him. I hope they get him. Anyway, y'all. April, I don't know what else to say, girl.
Wait a minute, what happened to the article?
No, it was just a video.
Oh.
Did you see it? You didn't see it?
But I didn't hear anything. I was waiting on the commercial.
It's just a video.
Oh.
They show him trying to pull her through the drive-through and tie her up with a zip tie. So let me ask you this. How do you feel about, it says, I came across this article that says, welcome to the sex offender's paradise. So I had to open it. Gender self-identification changing rooms. It's an opinion piece, but it talks about how in California, they have it so that if you identify as a woman, you can walk into a woman's locker room butterball naked just by identifying as a woman. If you a man, was in a locker room showering when a full naked man walked in. He was butterball naked. And he had the right to be in that locker room. And that it's confusing to me. They call it inclusive restroom. Where if you identify as a woman, you can be in a woman's locker room.
Lou, come here. Is it?
That's crazy to me. And I don't know how anyone could allow it.
Lou, come here. Come here. Come on.
What do y'all think about that? And are you angry at the state of North Carolina for not allowing that? I'm glad the state of North Carolina did not allow transgender restrooms in public places. Because if my 10-year-old granddaughter walked into the bathroom and a transgender, I'm just going to say a man dressed in women's clothing, walked in behind her, something about to break out. I ain't condoning violence, but I protect mine at all costs. Because some men doing this on purpose so that they can get a peek. A lot of these so-called men that's claiming to be women, a lot of them take advantage of children. I read lots and lots of articles about this. These men claiming to be women, taking advantage of children all the time. And it just seemed like no one is protecting our children. Like, it's almost as if you can do anything to a child and get away with it. That's crazy to me.
Okay, I don't know why I keep getting kicked out.
I think
it's a doggone shame. I'm glad. I commend the state. I'm very proud of the state for not going along with that mess.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a bold and brave move for them.
Yep.
You don't know what's on these people's minds. People got to start paying more attention.
Right.
But, hey, we can't say nothing about them people. They got all the rights now. Ain't that weird? Ain't that that's the craziness about it?
Yeah.
Like they got all of the rights.
Just came and surpassed black rights. Black people, whatever rights that we had.
Like they got all of the rights.
Yep. And it happened quickly too. It seemed like it just happened overnight, where they just moved in and everything. Even if you talk bad about them, you get in trouble for saying stuff about them. It's just like the Jewish people. You get in trouble for saying they call you anti-Semitic if you state your opinion about something. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't, and then they came up with a whole term. Like I really wish that they had a term for all the names that we have been called all these years. Spooks, monkeys.
Yeah.
Just everything.
Yeah.
But and then they can say everything. They can say everything they want, and you can't say anything.
Especially about our history. We cannot talk about
problem. And then we're the problem if you say anything. Yeah, we're the problem. Don't say anything. Don't knock the system. Like, shoot.
They want us to get over it. Get over it. Okay, we'll get over it if you get over it. That's what I got to say.
So, it's 70. Did you say 69 about to be 71 degrees down there?
It was 70 yesterday. It's going to get up to 63 today.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's not bad at all, honey.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try to get to a warmer climate too. Yeah, this cold is really taking a toll on my body. Yeah.
Dad arrested after security cam. This security cam captures a toddler wielding a 9mm handgun, girl. Oh,
girl, but look at the 6-year-old kid that shot somebody.
Killed his teacher. I mean, he didn't kill her, but he shot at the teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl, we ain't gonna know who to be scared of. People, adults, kids, like, shoot. My goodness. Wow.
I mean, you would think that a gun owner would lock their guns up so the kids, keep it out of reach of the children. You would think that. Because that's where they get them from, the parents, and now they're going to start charging these parents.
Yeah, they're going to have to, somebody's going to have to start being held accountable. But they keep saying, the parents, I don't know. It's just crazy weird to me.
I read an article where a dog mauled a 6-year-old to death, and the dog owner got charged. So if you can't charge the parent, if they toddler get a hold of a gun, somebody got to be held accountable for that. It's your gun. You should be held responsible for it if your child get to it and kill somebody. That's what I think. Come on now.
Well, back when crack first came on the scene, wasn't they just taking folks' kids and blaming the parents?
Yep.
And everything.
Got a point.
They weren't trying to hear that. They were snatching up the kids and everything.
I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of articles. I get a lot of articles where, how when back in the day, or whenever somebody in our community killed somebody else, they call it black on black crime.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of white on white crime, y'all, coming across my timeline now. I'm seeing a lot. Now, if they can call us, say ours was black on black crime, damn it, yours is, I call it wow. White on white crime. Wild crime. Wild crime. White on white. Wow. So much. I mean, I just did an article where this girl, this white girl, well, they say black girl, white girl, this white girl hijacked 3 cars and used her child for shield while she held somebody at gunpoint. A white girl. Girl, y'all didn't hear about that? I did a show on it the other day, last week. Let me show you this chick. Hold on, y'all. This girl right here in Tennessee. I don't know who she thought she was. I'm like, wow. Hold on. Y'all give girl a second. I'm gonna bring her up right now. She right here. This girl right here. But ain't nobody talking about that. If she was Shaquita, if she was Shaquita, her face would have been all over the news. Tell me I'm lying. Oh, where'd she go?
If she was Shaquita, she'd been dead.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
Right.
Co-host from the room. Co-host in the room.
Yeah.
Nobody is talking about Miss Tennessee.
Wow. Wow.
This chick, she's accused of multiple carjacking and using her 5-year-old child as a human shield after firing a gun. The Tennessee woman allegedly went on an auto theft spree and used her 5-year-old child, like I said, as a human shield. Police believe that Bethany Wilson, who is just 24 years old, Bethany Wilson. Bethany
stole a car?
Bethany stole 3 cars. In a matter of hours.
You sure her name was Bernadine?
Bethany.
No. Belinda.
Bethany.
And
stole 3 cars. And crashed one of them on I-24 before her arrest on December 22nd. What they doing to the dog? Do y'all hear my dad's dog in the background? See, that's why it's hard for me to get a live stream. Huh?
I said, what's wrong with him? He okay?
I hope so. This is why I can't. It's hard for me to do a live stream because the house is so busy and I don't have a space where I can go to a quiet space anymore. Like I did before. So anyway,
everybody's down about us.
You gotta worry about them naked men walking across your line.
The way my brother just walked through the room and kept right on going, like just walked through. I'm glad I had my camera open. He wasn't naked, but damn, God forbid, Jesus. Anyway, y'all, it all began when a 51-year-old woman's Nissan Juke was stolen by a white female at about 4:40 p.m. She allegedly pointed the gun at the woman while the victim was pumping gas at a Minute Mart, then left with the woman's vehicle. About 30 minutes later, police officers were called to an intersection where a person claimed a woman opened fire and robbed the person and somebody else of their black Mercedes-Benz. The person told police that the carjacker used a child as a shield after firing the shot. Then the release states both cars were later recovered by police, who learned that a third vehicle had been reported stolen in Cheatham County. Authorities believe Wilson, who has been identified by police as the suspect, abandoned a stolen silver Ford F-150 after crashing it on I-24. She got bigger and bigger than she. It is unclear whether there were any injuries in the crash. A tip led police to the Days Inn where Wilson had allegedly fled, and she was arrested about 11 p.m. The child was not injured, thank God. And so that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm getting a lot of these type of stories across my timeline about white on white crime, wild crimes.
Right.
Wild crime. A
A
lot of wild crimes coming across my timeline. Y'all want me to what? Okay, y'all don't believe me? What? Wait, let me show y'all another one. Hold on. Don't nobody want to talk about this one. I don't know who she is or who her father is, who's a major league legends arrested for hiding a newborn in the woods. What? I'm telling y'all, I keep getting this stuff. Look. She's the daughter of a Major League Baseball legend. And so they got her for hiding an infant in the woods. A newborn.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn.
She must be the black sheep of the family.
Black
What
sheep.
you-
Yeah.
I'm
She
trying
must
to
be
find
the
the article.
black
I
sheep.
opened it and can't find it. I opened the article and can't find it. Ain't that something? Jesus. Oh, here it is. Major League Baseball legend's daughter arrested for hiding newborn. Now, you know, if this was Magic Johnson's daughter's son, it would have been all over the timeline, all over the world.
Yeah, Magic Johnson's son.
EJ's son daughter. EJ. You know, if that was him, and I'm just comparing because they sports legends. If it was one of our legends, and y'all didn't even hear about this, the homeless
No,
daughter,
I sure didn't.
the homeless daughter of Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. I don't even know who he is, but I was gonna look him up, but it ain't even work. Don't even matter. She is facing felony charges after she misled authorities about the location of her abandoned newborn baby in forest surrounding Manchester, New Hampshire. Left the newborn baby in the forest, y'all. But they ain't talking about that. Wild crime. We talking about, because it's a forest. There's a difference. We're talking about wild crime. Wild crime. White on white crime, y'all. This is a white on white crime session.
And now a wild moment.
I'm gonna have to get you to say that on the recording. Yes, that's perfect. Police say they got a call at about 12:40 a.m. on one Monday about a woman who had given birth in the woods. They said the mother, 26-year-old Alexandra Eckersley, had told them to head to a particular location where she had given birth in a tent. However, emergency personnel searched the area frantically for about an hour to no avail. The search was difficult in the dark. We had cold temperatures about 18 degrees, and we were not getting accurate information, said the fire chief, according to the local news outlet. So she done told them she was going over here to have the baby or something. They went over there. Anyway, the newborn was being treated. Police said she eventually revealed the right location, and officers found the baby boy alone in the tent, suffering from hypothermia.
Wow.
Well, thank God the baby survived.
Right. No attempted murder charges?
There's no excuse for this. If you choose to live in the woods and choose to live your life a particular way, and you don't want to accept our outreach that goes every day in the city, and you want to live out there, do that with your life, fine. But you don't get to do that. What we're alleging here, you don't get to do this to a child. And where the granddaddy at? Is he still? Let me see where the granddaddy at.
That's what her lawyer gonna argue. She went to go get the baby something to eat and forgot her location.
Well, apparently she's living in the woods and she's refusing outreach. Dennis Eckersley, I hope he go get his grandson. Is he still alive? Wait a minute. Let me see if he's still alive. Yes. He's still alive.
Well, he be old as I don't know what.
Well, he need to go get his grandson.
Ain't too much he can do. He need to go get his daughter.
Nah, he need to go get that grandson. Daughter don't want no help. That's why she had the baby in the tent, in the woods, in the forest, I meant.
You don't know if she don't want no help or they just want help.
That's what the article said. She don't.
She's black. She's black.
The man said that she would not accept their help.
She's black. She feel like her family won't help her, and don't nobody else help me either. She's black. She ain't her fault. She on drugs.
Well, anyway,
so
y'all.
she gets to accuse that right. Like you got people saying if that would have been our race, they would have been jailed.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Or they'd have been all the article would have been saying where she was on drugs and you know all that messed up.
Wow.
Okay, one more wow. Okay, one more wow.
Wow, there's more wow.
There's more. There's a lot. I keep telling y'all, people keep sending me these things, and I'm like, wow, really, literally, wow.
Here is another wow crime.
And that baby that's wielding that 9mm handgun, he white too. Yeah, white. Y'all.
That's what they say. You know.
I'm trying to. Let me close some of these windows before I do this one, cause to the
Closing up some wows to do a wow.
Okay, how do I do this? Stop screen. Y'all, we're talking about wow moments. Like wow moments. Look at her, look at the lady. She's saying, why did I get involved with this mother effer right here? That's what it look like she doing. She's saying, why did I get involved with this? Why?
That's a.
She said, why did I get involved? She look like she's saying, Lord, I done effed up.
I don't want to bore you. My trouble.
Babe, not.
He in his Luther mode, huh?
2 charged with trafficking, other drug-related crimes after fleeing deputies, y'all. This is a wild moment.
Another wild segment.
Another wild segment. White on white crime.
Wow.
Rutherford County authorities say 2 people are facing multiple charges after fleeing police, crashing and being caught with drugs and paraphernalia. On Tuesday, December 27, 2022, a deputy with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office attempted to stop a vehicle for a registration violation in the Rock Road area of the Union Mills community. The driver failed to stop and led deputies on a pursuit. Authorities say during the pursuit, the vehicle ran off the road and crashed on Hudlow Road at Round Hill Baptist Church. The driver, identified as Alexandria Kennedy, 30, of Rutherfordton, was transported to the hospital with injuries. The passenger, Curtis Worley, 27, of Union Mills, refused medical treatment. So Alexandria is the female on the right. The one that's looking like she's saying, what in the hell did I get myself into?
Why
did I ride with this? What made me get in the car with him? I should have let him go. That's what it looked like she's saying on her face. During the investigation, deputies located methamphetamines, marijuana, oxycodone, and paraphernalia. After the driver arrived at the hospital before deputies were able to secure charges, she fled on foot, girl. She said, I tried to get away from him. That's what she should have been.
That's why she take you to the hospital.
She said, why did I get involved with this shit? After the driver arrived at the hospital, he fled on foot. Kennedy was again apprehended with the assistance of the Rutherfordton Police Department. Kennedy was taken into custody, provided medical treatment,
She
and
won't shut.
charged with trafficking in meth. Y'all, meth.
Wait,
No, she
won't
wasn't.
shot?
No, she fled.
She fled and won't
Yeah,
shot?
they didn't shoot her. No,
Lord, they took my Burger King. Took money, took her to jail.
probably did. White on white crime. You know, it ain't the same as black on black crime.
Wow.
Oh my
Bow
goodness.
versus Bob.
Oh my goodness. So Kennedy was taken into custody, provided medical treatment, and charged with trafficking.
Hello? Hello?
Man,
Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on, y'all. All this white on white crime
Oh, this
that
wild.
ain't nobody talking about.
Talk about Bob, but you won't talk about why.
Talk about Bob, but you won't talk about wow. I could go on and on, but I won't.
There's more wild.
There's more wow.
We don't have enough time in the show to tell all this wild.
Oh,
Ooh, wild,
Y'all heard about the California town that was evacuated due to, was it flooding? Up there where Oprah and Prince Harry and all them live at.
Mm-mm.
They had to evacuate the whole town.
oh, did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. Torrential downpour. Yeah, rain falls. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought it never rained in Southern California.
It never rains in Southern. Well, it did. Well, they had to be evacuated.
Wow.
And then I talked
Hey,
about the former police officer. I got to show y'all him, y'all.
Who is he?
That's the former police officer that killed the 15-year-old's family. He pretended to be a teen online. He catfished her and went to her house and killed her whole family.
Mm. Mm.
Wow. I'm talking about this wow, y'all. And wait till y'all see. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see him.
That's a wild that should have been all over the news.
Yep. You absolutely right. Let me see here. And then I'm gonna get off this thing because
It's just too much.
it's just
wild
so
going
nice
on.
outside. I swear.
It's just too much wild going on.
Yeah, throw it in my face.
It's just
Yeah.
so beautiful outside.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all
telling
can go
you,
take a nice little love walk and everything, huh?
it's so beautiful. And the air is so fresh
It's
and
gonna be snowing that week.
so fresh and so clean. Y'all, this former police officer is accused of killing 15-year-old's family while he was pretending to be a teenager girl. I'm telling y'all, this white on white crime is too much. Ain't nobody talking about it. We're gonna talk about it over here though. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Coming up, another wild segment.
Girl, he drove all the way from what? Washington State to, wait a minute, let me just get that article. So, Virginia.
That nigga flew a plane and rented a car when he got there.
A former police officer allegedly catfished a 15-year-old girl online before traveling to her home in Riverside, California, and killing her family, according to the police. Riverside police said they determined the suspect, 28-year-old Austin Lee Edwards, met the girl online through catfishing, where someone pretends to be a different person than they actually are. Police believe he was pretending to be a teenager, according to Riverside police officer Ryan Railsback.
Wow. He looked like Eddie the Monster, don't he?
He do. You see?
Don't y'all remember the monsters? Don't he look like Eddie the Monster?
He do. Speaking of that, is that the one that Wednesday play on?
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't play on the monsters, did she?
Yeah, the Addams Family.
The Addams Family. Wednesday comes on Netflix. The story of, anyway, never mind. After Elvis developed a relationship with the girl online, police said they believe he drove from Virginia. He drove from Virginia to California.
Tell me what he did. Just play.
He parked in a neighbor's driveway, went to the girl's home, and killed her family. Edwards then took the teen and drove away, according to police. The murders were discovered on Friday after authorities received a report of the girl who appeared distressed while getting into a car with the man.
He must have met up with the one that had the milk before he went there. He ran into them.
So, yeah, y'all, I'm getting a lot of these type of stories across my timeline.
What type of story?
Wow stories. White on white crime.
Stories that make you go, wow.
Wow. One more story. Y'all remember the police officers that pulled the black army dude over? He was black and Latino. They pulled him over and pulled him out of the car.
Wait, which one was it?
Oh, there's so many.
I'm talking about black or like.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
Y'all don't remember that happened? Remember he pulled into a driveway. He had on his whole army uniform, and the white cops came up and pulled him out of the car. He had his hands up and everything. Everything was on video.
Yeah.
Let me find it. Let me find the article.
He pulled into like a lit area, right?
Yes. Right, because they was following him for a long time.
Yeah.
And he waited until he got into a lit area too. Girl, they got a tap on the wrist. Where's my article at? They gave them officers
they were just doing their job.
A tap on the wrist. I had the article, y'all.
They were just doing their job.
Lord, now I can't even find it. I just had it. Oh, there's plenty more white on whites in this thing too, y'all. Oh, I read an article about a pigeon that had a pigeon, right? Had a backpack filled with meth. They caught him in a prison yard.
They were delivering.
Remember pigeons used to deliver messages back in the day? They caught one in the prison yard with a backpack on full of meth. Girl, they caught a pigeon in the prison yard with a backpack full of meth. I can't find that article about the guy. I just saw it. I don't know. I can't find it, and I wanted to talk about it too. Oh, here it is. No apology owed for pepper spraying black and Latino army officer in Virginia. Y'all don't remember that happened?
Yeah, I remember.
So it says that in Petersburg, Virginia, while he said he felt bad for how the events of a traffic stop late last year unfolded, the police chief of the town, where a black and Latino officer from Petersburg, Virginia, was accosted by two of his officers, said Wednesday that he does not think that the soldier is in need of an apology. And I wish I could pull the picture up, but it's not unloading. and I don't feel like searching for it. Okay, here's the video. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me share this right quick.
It never ran. Oh, wow. It never ran. The bee leave.
All right, she back. Y'all, internet going in and out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on. I said, well, I'm going to just stay here.
Yeah, my internet is going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. But let me go back. We're talking about that cop that got pulled over, and now they saying that they don't think he should get an apology.
And they don't think he should get one.
So this is the video. Let me see if it's showing it. Yeah. Oh, let me take that banner off. I know y'all remember this.
It never rains.
So it says no apology owed for pepper spraying Black and Latino Army officer in Virginia. He says, while he said he felt bad for how the events of the traffic stop late last year unfolded, the police chief of the town said the police chief of the town where Black and Latino military officer from Petersburg, Virginia, was accosted by two of his officers said Wednesday that he does not think the soldier is in need of an official apology. In response, Army Lieutenant Carzone Nazario's legal team said Windsor Police Department Chief Rodney D. Riddle continues a false narrative of the case and blaming their client for initiating it. They said the video of the stop shows otherwise, that their client was nothing but compliant. He said he feared for his life. Y'all remember? I'm going to own what we did, Riddle said about.
Yeah, he pulled over to a well-lit area. Yeah. Yeah. And I think you're supposed to have it right. He waited till he got to a well-lit area.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to own what we did, Riddle said about the stop during a news conference Wednesday in the Isle of White County, Virginia. That's pronounced White, W-I-G-H-T. Never heard of it. White County, Virginia, community where Nazario was stopped last December while on his way home. My guys.
Wow, going on down there.
They just refuse to apologize and refuse to do right. Look, they drawing the gun on him and everything. Let me take this mess off my screen because it's just sad.
I remember
it's
when that
sad.
happened. Yeah. Well.
Anyway, April, thank you for hopping on the panel.
Oh, no problem, girl. Yeah, no problem. I'm getting ready to.
I'm gonna go on and shut this thing down.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get with you next week.
Okay. All right.
All right.
With some more wow.
Bye, Julius. All right, April. Later.
Okay.